Okay, now the next thing that we need to do after we have done the personal narrative, title page, heading, final draft, assignment. Okay, for me, that one looked like this. Okay, I went through and I made this entire document. It says Evan's example because I'm done. But once I've done that, then I can move on. You can only do the self-edit assignment after you have completed the personal narrative, title page, heading, and final draft assignment. So I completed that. I submitted that onto Classroom or Canvas, whichever one we're using. Now I need to make a copy of that. Okay, and I will name this copy personal narrative for your first and last name, self-edit assignment. So I'll make a copy of this, file, copy. Okay, says I'm going to name it this, and I'll insert my first and last name in there here. Okay, and I'll go Ryan Evans. So I've made this copy now, the exact thing. Okay, it's right there. All right, now I can move on. I need to locate the title of your personal narrative on the cover page, highlight the title in pink, and then do the same for the title on page 1. Easy enough. All right, here's my title on the cover page. Highlight that in pink. Go down to page 1, find that again right here. I know it's page 1 because it says page 1. I know it looks like page 2, but this is just the cover page, and this says page 1, so there it is. Okay? Now, highlight the hook of your personal narrative in purple. So I get on here, whoosh, I watch my 2 favorite bathtub toys, my G.I. Joe guys, get sucked right down the bathtub drain. My brain was filled with thoughts about what or who could be the next thing to go down that whirlpool of terror. All right, that would be my hook, and I needed to highlight that in purple. Easy enough. Purple. Okay. Then it says, highlight the sentences that give details about the setting of your personal narrative in light blue. In light blue. Nearly everyone by the age of 12 has had an opportunity to take a bath at one time or another in their life. While most people think that taking a bath can be a relaxing experience, I assure you that this wasn't always the case for me. All right, it's not quite my setting. It started back when I was only 3. I was playing toys in the bath. Okay, second floor of my house. I would say that this is my setting, and I need to highlight it in light blue. There we go. Next thing, read through your entire personal narrative. Wherever you use a simile in your personal narrative, highlight that sentence in yellow. Okay, I think I did that a couple different times. 30 minutes each time. And I would say bubbles. Look, I just fixed a mistake. I would laugh and smile like a child on his birthday. Okay, that's a simile, and that needs to be in yellow then. Okay. Skin would be as wrinkly as a raisin. That's yellow. Okay. Have a cat spray in large in sewer when the water's being let out of the tub. Looking for some more similes. I think I have more in here. Yep. The toy figure dropped in the water like a rock dropping into a lake. Okay. There's another simile. Need to be yellow. Okay. So I have my similes highlighted. Now, I need to go in here, read through your personal narrative, highlight the events will be labeled as the rising action events. Okay? I think this would be some rising action. I'm supposed to label that green. Okay. I think, I'm not going to disrupt the yellow part, but these things are rising action right here. Okay. I used some literary device, which is also rising action. put that right here. Okay. All right. Read through your personal narrative. Look at the dialogue sentences. Highlight the dialogue sentences that are spoken by you in gray. So wherever I said something, okay, I need to highlight those in gray. Okay, this would be me. Gray right there. Okay. And this is in gray. Okay. This is me. Again. This is me again. All right. So now I did that one. Anything that was said by somebody else needs to be in orange. So I'll go back up to my dialogue. Okay, here it is. This is said by my father. So we're going to go in orange. This one's in orange. Okay. And this one is in orange. There we go. Moving on. All right, red. All right, read through your personal narrative. Highlight the event or events that would be labeled as a climax in red. That's really easy. That was right here. Okay. This would be all right here. And I notice I see a... that's going to go in red. And here I actually see some more simile stuff. And similes were in yellow. To get sucked down the drain like the last few drops of a milkshake. That would be a simile, but it's also part of that red. But I know that my teacher will be able to differentiate between those. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're moving on. Now we're down to the peach stuff. Read through your personal narrative. Highlight the events or emotions that would be labeled as following action items in peach. Go down here. Okay, following action. Okay. Let's go all the way down to here. This is in peach. Boop. Okay. Read through your personal narrative. Highlight the events or sentences that would be labeled as a resolution events or close statements in black and make the font white. Oh, that's okay. So that'll be right here. And what I'll do is, okay, I'm gonna highlight it in black. Keep that highlighted though, and I'm gonna go make the font white like that, and then I'm done there. Okay. Now I need to make sure that the document that you're working on is called that. Okay, we did that already. It's right here. Highlight all the text underneath the title page 1, then make sure that text is in Times New Roman, size 12, and double space. So you go on underneath here, okay? And all you need to do is highlight from your title down. So I just going all the way down here. It's all highlighted. Okay, I need to make sure it's in Times New Roman. I need to make sure it's in size 12. Okay. And then I need to make sure that the spacing is in double space. So I click Format, I go to Line and Paragraph Spacing, click on Double, just make sure it's double, and there it is. Okay, did that. Go through your entire paper and look for spelling errors, change errors that must be corrected. Both Grammarly and Google will help you do this. You need to really make sure you do this and read through here and make sure you don't have run-on sentences. Change everything that needs to be changed. I've said that oodles of times throughout this process. Then you would take this paper to me and have Mr. Evans look at it before you submit it. Okay, so I would have to go through this with you, and then I would say, okay, you can submit, and you would submit this on Google Classroom or Canvas, whichever one we are going to use that day. And then we would be able to use Turnitin.com next. All right, thank you.